Alright, yes guys, good morning. Welcome to a live stream. How's everyone doing? It's a great morning. I've just had a look at the wins and results chat and it is popping off, guys. Everyone's getting paid out, a lot of people getting funded. But yeah, let's go over today's bias. On the daily time frame, looks very bullish to me, right? We're inside of a daily fair value gap. So whenever we have an imbalance on the daily time frame, that is a very clear bias. The bias is definitely going to be bullish since we're respecting this gap as the moment. And we have some very clean levels today. So we have previous daily high up here. We also have data highs, which can act as a very strong draw on liquidity. We're in a deep discount. The draw is definitely going to be higher today. So yeah, I'm definitely expecting to be taking some longs. Yeah, just gonna wait into the macro and see what we get. Alright, I'm gonna try to
Order
longs off
filled.
this 2 minute. Very tight stop on this, guys.
Order filled.
I mean, if we are still bullish, guys, ideally we should not be breaking below this low here. So if we now break below this low, we obviously know that the trade's been invalidated. As of the moment, though, it's still valid. We're still inside that 2 minute bullish gap. Higher time frame is bullish. This should continue higher. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But either way, risk is managed pretty well. To be honest with you guys, I might just take my position off at this high, 60.25. I'm just going to target that next high, guys. ES might take it before NQ, but I'm going to stay in because data highs is the draw. I'll just keep my TP there, guys. Very strange, like, wiki price action though. yeah, like this would have stopped out a lot of traders, right? But the higher time frame is still bullish, guys. So this doesn't scare me, right? I'm not looking at this going, oh, I'm going to short this. I'm not looking at shorts. Shorts does not make sense at all. This is literally a retracement leg just to go high. So I'm liking longs. Ideally, I want to see that gap get inversed. That will give me a little bit more confidence that this is going to head higher. But I mean, we're not risking a lot, guys. We're risking about 10 handles on this trade. It's not a lot at all. Oh shit. Some guy just got an R1 in the chat. Let's go, bro. That's amazing. Is that R1M or just normal R1? Standard R1. Yeah, nah, it's still sexy though. That's sexy as fuck. How much you pay for that one? $18K? Oh, that's not bad. $7K kilometers, yeah, that's good. Good mileage. Stop loss to break even. I'm gonna keep my stops, guys, at this swing low. Okay, looks like ES about to take that high. I think once ES takes that high, we could start moving our stops in the profit. Or at least to break even, yeah. Because then we would have that SMT. Alright, I'll move my stops to break even, guys. No reason why we should be heading all the way back there now. Yes, it's gotten so close to that high. So I think I would just be safe. Also respecting that 1 minute gap, so we should not really be heading lower to attack these lows. But yeah, risk-free trade. I don't want to be risking too much capital here. Surprisingly easy bite to operate at low speed. Not that comfortable as well. Used to ride Italians. This is another level, but still. SBK pilot. I just like to think. Get my hands on this one. Yeah, that's amazing, bro. I've been in the R1M before, and yeah, they ride very well. They're very light bike that you can just throw around. So for a litre bike, it doesn't weigh a lot, you know. Definitely a comfortable bike to ride. Okay, ES has inverse that gap, so they should really just push higher. I don't know why we're stalling here. There's no reason to stall. I closed out, bro, and I have 3 150k Express accounts. Big thanks. Let's go, bro. Very happy for you. 3 150k funded. That is insane. $30.90 Super Duke. Is that like the KTM? Yeah, that's nice, bro. Very nice. What is going on with this price action, guys? Jesus. Super slow. Oi, 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 oi. To be honest, guys, I don't know which one to get. So for me, it's either I was looking at a CBR Fireblade the other day, the Triple R Fireblade. It's either that one, right, the CBR, or the R1M. I don't really know. I'm stuck between that. Okay, it looks like ES took that high, and now we've got the SMT. We're pushing lower. Stops at break even, so if we get stopped out, it's fine. A little bit annoying, this trade, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good, guys. We're still up on the week, pretty heavy, so. Oh my god, just pick a direction. Either stop us out or hit TP, like. Up, down, up, down. I hate these type of trades. I think the R1 is more compact when the Fireblade is more stable for speed. Yeah, it's hard to choose, bro. I mean, all these bikes are sick, but as soon as the ES took that high, it closed, bro. Nice. I mean, you can close once the ES takes that high, right? But we're aiming for the draw, which is data highs. Now, if ES took data highs, then that's another story, right? It would have closed out. But ES has not taken data highs yet, so I'm not going to be closing out just from this swing high getting taken, right? Because that's not what I'm aiming for. And again, that's not enough for me to profit off, right? That'll be like 15 handles profit. I'd rather take a break even, you know? What is this price action? Jesus.
Stop filled.
Order filled.
Alright, we got stopped out there, guys. Well, that's weird. I got stopped out on my live account, but I didn't get stopped out on the prop firms. That is annoying. No, don't do this to me, bruv. Don't fucking do this to me. Wait, so it closed out 3 orders? That's so strange. Oh, are you taking the piss, bro? What's going on? Yeah, if it rips now, it's going to be a little bit of an L. But I mean, hey, we're still on the majority of the accounts, so it's fine. Oh my god. Oh, you can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up. mean, hey, we're still in. Let's see. Hopefully we hit TP. Yeah, live account got stopped out. Yeah, I mean, now we shouldn't really be breaking below that low. Wow. No, I'm actually pissed off now. For fuck's sake. Oh, yeah. Nah, it's all good though, it's all good. We're still in, like, on, yeah, most of the accounts, so. Yeah, live account got stopped out, and then it starts to rip. You know? It's amazing, but. And then 3 orders got filled on the prop firms, which is weird. Amazing stuff. Yeah, this will be like a 62 handle trade, so we're going to be up a lot on the week, guys. Can't give enough thanks, bro. I'm up 200% on my cash account. Big ups from Northern California. Let's go, bro. Glad to hear it. The price actually lately has actually been good though. It has been very good. We're up. If we hit this trade, we should be up around 160 handles in a week. And we've only taken 2 trades. Right, we took 1 trade, caught 100 handles the other day. If this trade hits again, then that's 2 for 2 on the week. See what tomorrow has in store, and it'll be a very good week, guys. Very good week. We're going to keep our stops at break even. Yeah, I mean, guys, I really don't care what happens here. Right, stops at break even. If we get stopped after break even, that's fine. But if there was a valid point for me to move the stop, I would do it. Right, as the moment, there's no point where you can move your stop and it's valid. Right, we can move our stops and get stopped out, and the trade will go in our favor. I don't want that to happen. Right, I'd rather take a break even trade and have the stop in a valid place, which is below this swing low. If we get a swing low here and we break up this high, then we could potentially move our stops into a profit. As the moment, we've not gotten that, okay? So be patient, guys, and let the trade play out, okay? I know it's taking more time than usual, but you gotta have some patience. Should get an SMT with this low soon, and that should push price or NQ higher. Yeah, I'm staying patient, guys. The draw's higher. I know this trade's taking way longer than it usually does, but yeah, doesn't mean it's not going to get there. We just need to see one bullish candle closure. As long as we get one strong candle that closes, we should start to see price push higher. Alright, and here it is. So I'll definitely start to expect some acceleration now. We respected these imbalances. I want to see that next high get taken. I'm gonna move my stops, guys. 926.50. In a profit now, so I don't want to see that low get taken. See how many handles this is. 62 handles. Floating 600 across 5 accounts. Amazing, bro. That's what I like to hear. Oh man, I'll be up a decent amount on my live account now if I didn't get stopped out by one tick. It's all good. The prop firm accounts are up pretty heavy, so. Alright, here we go. TP is about to get smashed. Don't play games, NQ. Don't be playing games now. Don't be playing games now.
Order filled.
Alright, boom. TP smash, boys. Closing out fully there for a 62 handle gain on the Nasdaq. Once again, we're 2 for 2 on the week. Get some W's in the chat right now. Alright, I am out fully there for a 62 handle gain. All good. Let's break this trade down, explain the reasoning why we even took this in the first place, because some people might not even understand why we took it. Let's go over it. So, going over the daily bias. First things first, right? We need to have a bias to even frame a trade in the first place. Without a daily bias, your trade is going to be shit. It's going to be shit. So daily gap, that's going to act as our bullish bias, right? When it's out of a bullish imbalance, what does price usually do when it's inside of a bullish imbalance, right? It's going to respect that and push higher. So since we're trading at all-time highs, we're respecting this gap here. We're expecting the price to push towards that next swing high and attack it. So the draw is higher, the bias is bullish, right? We jump down into the 15-minute time frame and we can see price came down, swept these lows here, which is actually previously low, and we also swept London lows. So we swept session liquidity. We've also swept a significant sell side like previous daily low, and now we're expecting price to displace higher after tapping into the higher time frame PDA, which is a daily fair value gap. So when we sweep liquidity and then we also tap into a higher time frame gap, that is when you get the best A+ setups. A big misconception here as well is the 15-minute fair value gap rule, right? Someone in the chat mentioned earlier saying, oh, because we're inside of a 15-minute bearish gap and we're going long, this could be a B+ setup. Now, I don't agree with that, okay? It only is true in certain circumstances, okay? Now, if we've met all of the criteria, meaning we've swept sell side, we've tapped into a higher time frame gap, we've displaced higher, the bias is bullish, right? There's no reason for price to respect this gap and push lower. Okay, there's been many setups of mine that I've taken which are A+, and we've been inside of a 15-minute bearish gap and it's still played out. And this is a perfect example of today, right? It has played out. Okay, we're inside of a gap and it's still played out. So there you have it, right? TP smashed. We jump down into the 1 minute time frame and we look for that displacement higher. Now we get this displacement here. This was not a valid entry inside the macro, so we waited for obviously the macro to start. Price ran without us and I thought, okay, this is it. We're not gonna get an entry on this. Okay, we're probably just gonna take this data highs and that will be it, right? Whereas that was not the case. Price came back down and it actually tapped into a 2-minute bullish imbalance here. So a lot of traders, they were, you know, panicking here when we got that displacement lower. I wasn't looking at this as displacement, right, to go lower, because there's no reason for price to go lower. So as soon as price displaced aggressively and gave us an entry at a 2-minute gap, I entered. Okay, so on this wick here, I entered long. Stop was literally below this low here. So very, very tight stop. The risk to reward on this was very high. It was like 1 to 10, right? Because I was not risking a lot. My stop was 10 handles and I aimed for 60. So sorry, that's a 1 to 6 risk to reward, right? Entered long, price came up. It came down very close to our stop loss. Okay, I think some of my orders actually got filled and my live account got taken out at break even, which is annoying, but it's all good. We were still in on the prop firms. And then price displaced higher, of course, right? We tried our stops at this low and data highs got taken, right? And that's TP smash, guys, for 60 handles. Very clean trade. Yeah, hopefully that made sense, guys. Hopefully you made some money and caught some profits on your accounts. I see a ton of people getting funded. I see a ton of people getting paid out on their prop firm accounts, which is very exciting, right? That does make me happy. Yeah, other than that, guys, that's going to be me done for the day. Hope you lot enjoyed. Have a great rest of your morning or evening, whatever part of the world you're in right now. And I'm going to be off, guys. I'm going to call it a day here. I'll catch you lot in tomorrow's live stream session. All right, we are up 160 handles on the week. So let's see what tomorrow has in store for us. Either way, we're going to close out in a huge profit. So yeah, I'll see you lot in the next one. Take it easy, boys.